So if you're looking to start up an LLC in the state of Kentucky, this video is for you. We'll be going through everything that you need to know about setting up a Kentucky LLC, as well as how you can set up one in under 10 minutes. So on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in Kentucky. We'll be going through each of these in detail so you'll know exactly what to do. Before we dive in, let me share why Kentucky is a great state for your LLC. First, Kentucky offers very affordable filing fees compared to many other states. Just $90 to form your LLC. Second, Kentucky has no franchise tax, which means ongoing compliance costs are lower. And third, Kentucky offers excellent privacy protection for business owners, which can be important for many entrepreneurs. So, step 1 is to name your LLC. There are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of Kentucky. You must have limited liability company, limited company, or LLC at the end of your name. Whatever name you choose must also not cause any confusion with any government agency, which makes a lot of sense. And this name must be distinctive and original. If you want to do a free name search, you can use the link down below to see whether or not that name is available. Now, if you do want to make this whole process a lot more simple, I would just recommend using something like Northwest Registered Agent. This is an online platform that basically helps you set up your LLC for you at a very reasonable cost. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities and they've been nothing but amazing. So yeah, that link is down below, and if you actually want to skip forward to the parts of the video where I take you step by step through their platform, that timestamp is going to be right here. So step number 2 is to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or a business that is going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, they're going to contact you through the registered agent. So who can be a registered agent? Well, they must be an individual living in Kentucky, or they must be an entity who is allowed to conduct business in Kentucky. They also must have a physical address in Kentucky, and they must be on site and available to accept documents during regular business hours. If you do use Northwest Registered Agent, they'll actually provide this service to you as part of their package, which is definitely an added bonus. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC Articles of Organization. This is going to include the LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, purpose of LLC formation, and a bunch of other really important information. Now, when it comes to the process of doing this, the filing fee is $90 at the time this video was made, and that is a mandatory fee. Most of you watching this video will probably be filing your Articles of Organization online, but if you do have a foreign LLC and you pretty much want to do business inside of Kentucky, then you'll need to file an application for Certificate of Authority, and that fee is going to be $90 as well. Now, to actually file your LLC Articles of Organization in Kentucky, there are a few different ways you can do this. The first is you file online through the Kentucky Secretary of State's website. So if you want to learn more, the link is going to be right there, as well as down in the description below. You can also file it by mail, so you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can actually fill that out at the same website. Step number 4 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your Federal Tax Identification Number. Think of it as a social security number for your business. This is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business tax status. You will need this number to open up a business bank account, file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You'll simply fill out a form online, and we will link that down below as well. Step 5 is to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in Kentucky, but it's still good to have one. If you have multiple owners for your LLC, this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner. And it's really going to tell everyone what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, membership rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as rules for dissolution. And then after you form your LLC, there are a few things that you will need to know, and we'll cover those really quickly right now. The first is that you definitely want to keep your business and personal assets separate. If you don't do this, then you're going to pierce the corporate veil, and when that happens, if people actually sue your company, they can come after your personal assets, which we don't want. So to remedy this, you'll definitely want to get a business checking account, get a business credit card, and also hire an accountant. You may also need to get business insurance, but I'm not really going to go too deep into that, as it's really going to depend a lot on your business type. But just keep it in mind. You'll also probably want a business website, so be prepared to work on this, or you can hire someone to make this for you. We'll leave some resources down below if you do want to actually build your website yourself. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to deal with all this yourself, I highly recommend Northwest Registered Agent. They make it super easy and save you a ton of hassle. Let me walk you through it right now. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes. So click the exclusive link for Northwest below. Then on the website, click on the button to get started. You'll be asked what type of business you're starting and in what state. So we'll select LLC and the state you're starting your LLC in, which in this case is Kentucky. Next, you'll be asked to name your company, the purpose of your business, and the business address. All you need to do now is type in the members of the LLC, give your contact information, and select if there's any additional things you'd like Northwest to take care of, like getting your EIN or setting up a trademark. Once you've done that, all you need to do is submit your payment and you're done. Northwest will take care of the rest all for you. It saves so much time and hassle and only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill everything in. That's why I highly recommend it to everyone, because it makes starting your LLC a whole lot easier. Again, that exclusive discount link for Northwest Registered Agent is down below. Click it to get started in just a few minutes. Anyways, that's basically how you set up an LLC in the state of Kentucky. All the resources that we mentioned in this video are going to be down below in the description. And yeah, I hope that you really got something out of this video and that it was helpful. And if you did get some value, then please make sure to share it with a friend, and also like and subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you free guides and tutorials, helping you start up your business. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.